Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess. This is your weekly love reading, and when I say love reading, it's just basically a connection that you can have with anyone. It doesn't have to be romantic. Bat's trying to come out. We'll see if that comes out again. So yeah, it could be, anybody. It could be workplace, friend, boss, family, pet, deceased, celebrity, someone you don't know. But it could also just be a lover or partner. So it is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. If it doesn't resonate, then maybe try your moon, rising and Venus signs. Otherwise, maybe another video might resonate with you at another time. They're not time specific, so it's sort of like this message will get to you at the time that you're supposed to in divine timing, if that makes sense. And with all my videos, if you want to skip the intro and the shuffling, there will be a timestamp at the bottom in the description box that you can click on. So what do we have for you, Sagittarius? What do we have for you? Oh, one's flicked out. Stingray. Upside down, I think. And who else is going to come out for Sagittarius today? Raccoon and stingray. Okay, interesting. I'll just have a quick look at this for a second, Saggy. It's actually really hard for me to tell which one of these is you, because I feel like there's a real mirroring in this relationship. It's like it's almost like when you say a sentence, the other person completes it. There's a completion here between the two of you. You perfectly mirror each other. It's almost like, yeah, it's very compatible relationship here between the two of you. I actually find it quite cute and playful. Like that stingray, he is upside down, and pick a side. I'm kind of tending towards that you might be the raccoon, but you might feel like the stingray. I feel like the raccoon is more the serious, almost tentative one of the relationship, and the other person is more playful and, let's turn things on their head. Let's not take things so seriously. I know the situation may appear serious, or this situation we're in could actually have ramifications, but let's just kind of not get too bogged down in the heaviness of something that it might be happening external to you too. So this is actually a really sweet connection, because I think, I think that it keeps swapping and turning, and now I feel like you're stingray, and I'm so sorry, Sagittarius, because normally I get it so clear who you are, and that's why I'm kind of like saying where you begin, the other person ends. Your energy is so intertwined. This is a real sort of soulmate energy here. This is it could even be siblings as well, because it's so close. It's a real closeness to this energy, almost like there's this way of speaking that is non-verbal. You kind of just get each other. You don't have to talk. And so that's what I'm getting with this connection, is that you're both aware that there's something happening that is affecting both of you. And there is this non-verbal acknowledgement of that, but it's not spoken about. The way you're talking and communicating with each other, is very different. It's a much more of a playful surface energy. When someone's kind of joking about something, making a joke to lighten the mood, but you both know that something major has happened, and you just both kind of know that you can't go there by talking about it too much. So I kind of got that energy, but it's a really sweet connection here. I feel like you're kind of almost gravitating towards each other at a time of need. So if that makes sense, which is actually really, it's nice. This is a person that you can really rely on each other. Really rely on. You're there for each other. So let's pull some cards around this for you, Saggy. Let's pull some cards and see what we've got here. Let's get some clarifiers. What does Sagittarius need to know about this connection? What do you need to know, Sagittarius? Okay. Oh, Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, a couple of twos there. The Hierophant, the Devil, and they got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, look, this feels like, this doesn't feel like a new connection. This feels like an old connection. So that's why I'm saying it's either a long-term partner or someone that you feel like you've got an old connection. Sometimes you have that feeling like it's an old soul connection that you have with someone. And yeah, it could be family, but it's someone that you know each other inside out. You know each other pretty well. And there is a lot of love here. Like we've got 2 twos here. So there's a really strong partnership here coming on. There's a really nice there's actually quite a fine line and also a nice balance between really needing someone and having your own space and feeling independent from somebody. And it's kind of like I feel like I could be okay on my own, and sometimes I do want my own space. Sometimes I really crave that. But I'm constantly drawn back and pulled back to you, to this person, this connection, because there's love there, there's renewal, it feels good, it replenishes you. It's what kind of fuels your soul. You know, this is a connection that really, what's the word? It's just like you keep coming back to it and filling your cup. So it restores you, it replenishes you, it's stable, it's there for you. So, and in that sense, it gives you the ability to platform off it into other spaces because you've got that stability. So it means, yeah, you can go out and do things on your own or try new ideas or go traveling by yourself or whatever it is. There's an independence that you are able to do because you've got this stable connection here. So really, really positive, really positive. It's like you need this person in your life that the two of you are really good for each other. This is their cards. We've got the Hierophant, the Devil, and the Seven of Wands. It's like sometimes I think that there might be they are the one that is a little bit clingier, that they might actually need you more than you need them sometimes. And it's kind of like they drag, if they get a sense of you going too far away, they'll pull you back in. And they're happy to defend that. You know, this is just, they need you there. They want you. They don't want you straying too far from them, both physically and energetically. And so they want this really solid commitment here with you. And there's a little bit more fear of loss with this person than you. You feel a bit, inside you're actually feeling a bit more content and stable. They're a little bit, just a little tad more insecure, but that's okay. It's fine. I think that's fine. So let's pull a card for this connection. What can we get? What can we get? And you know, Saggy, you can reverse this. Like I said, it's a little bit like, where do you begin and where does the other person end? So, you know, even as I'm switching between the two, you might be like, oh, that's me, and I'm both, and at the same time. Be true to your heart. Be true to your heart. And I guess, you know, that is such a beautiful card, isn't it? It's a number 8, and so basically if you add the 2 and the 6 together, what I'm getting here is there's infinite possibilities once you are true to your heart. And that sometimes within this relationship there is and sometimes there is the possibility of getting too entwined in it. And sometimes you just need to slightly remove yourself a little bit so you've got space to to listen to your heart. But I think overall, like, it's a really, really beautiful relationship. And, it's saying pay attention to your dreams as well, especially like ideas of traveling. Like, I know at the moment that's not something on the card with the pandemic, but I mean, you might be listening to this at a time when that has gone away sometime in the future. And so it's really paying attention to your dreams and still holding them true to your heart. Oh, sorry. Okay. What message do we have from the angels? What do the angels want to say to you, Sagittarius? What do the angels want to say to Sagittarius? Don't stop. Don't stop. It's actually really beautiful. So I feel like it's saying it's a good relationship, but you do need to maintain that connection to yourself. And so that's really, really important. And there might be times when you feel guilty when you're not doing that you're distancing yourself or creating a boundary around yourself. And I feel like that's actually a really healthy boundary to have. So this is kind of saying don't stop. Don't stop setting up those boundaries, because that's only going to make the relationship better and healthier. Well, not that there's anything wrong with it at the moment. I'm not saying that, but it's like you need to be the one to maintain that. So that's the message I'm getting. I'm also getting that this is going to make, if I don't even say anything about this message, you're going to understand it just by looking at it. So this might mean something different to you if you just intuitively take on the message of this. I'm just getting that you guys, some of you are going to get your own message from this. So, yep, very intuitively guided there, I would say. Okay, so wrong cards. I don't want to pick those cards up. Let's pick a card for the outcome of this connection as it stands at the moment. And yeah, like I said, there is an amount of codependency. It's finding that fine balance where you're not feeling suffocated by it, or the other person isn't feeling insecure about you having a little bit more independence. So let's pull out some cards for the outcome where it stands at this moment in time, Sagittarius. We have the Five of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Magician. Okay, Saggy. So what I'm getting is that you might already have this idea, or it might be something that's coming to you. There's an opportunity coming to you, or an idea. Something's kind of going to spur you into wanting to do something a bit different and new. And this could potentially cause a little bit of conflict in this relationship, because, again, there's the Magician, there's the independence of spirit and the confidence to go out and do this. So what I'm getting is that you just need to stand by your freedom, because it's really important that you do this. It's really important that you allow yourself the freedom to be able to take up this idea or this opportunity that comes to you and is presented to you. So yeah, it's pretty much the universe is giving you a little nudge of encouragement to follow your dreams, to not let someone else's fear that they might be feeling, because there's a lot of fear-based stuff going around at the moment, not let them kind of hold you back. And that doesn't mean the end of the relationship. It means it's sort of, you're the one plying yourself out of a potential, if you remain this codependent, or it's potential for it to go a little bit toxic. But I'm not saying it's there at the moment, but you need this freedom so that it doesn't do that, if you know what I'm saying. So it's saying this is actually a really nice relationship that you have. It's just around setting the boundaries, making sure there's some really clear boundaries around it, so that everybody's feeling happy within that space. So I hope that makes sense, Sagittarius. If you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye.